Hey teens, I'm Ms. Abby, your Teen Services Librarian for the Slidell branches of the San Antonio Parish Library. Today we are going to make our Palentine bookmark for our Arts and Crafts tote for January. And we're going to go ahead and make a Valentine themed craft for January because by the time you get the February teen tote, Valentine's will have already passed, and this way you have plenty of time to make Valentines or Palentines for your friends and family, or for yourself if you really want one. Before we get started on our Arts and Crafts tote craft, let's go over the two subscription totes that we have available for teenagers here at the San Antonio Parish Library. So the first one is our book tote, which you register between the 1st and the 15th of one month to receive between the 1st and the 15th of the following month. So you have 15 days to come and get it from whichever branch that you chose. When you registered for it on our teen website page on the santamonylibrary.org website, you can choose between two themes for that month. And then you also can put in a few other parameters. So if you like mystery or horror or comedy, that type of thing. And we try to follow that as closely as we can, as is possible. And it's a great way for you to be able to find new genres, new authors, new interests, which sometimes can be a little intimidating when you're looking at that many books. I've had a fun time with it myself, but it also comes with some swag, some snacks, something cool and fun to do, like our DIY color bookmark for the book tote. We also have our Arts and Crafts tote. You register the same way on our teen page on the santamonylibrary.org website. And that one comes with two crafts that are advertised for every month. You register between the 15th and 30th of one month to receive between the 15th and 30th of the following month. And that one also comes with usually some kind of fun snack and a little bit of cool things to go along with our awesome crafts. Let's get started on our Palentine bookmark. These are the materials that you need to complete this craft. So this way, if you have not been able to get an Arts and Crafts tote, no worries. A lot of this stuff can be found at your house already or from your local store. A quick trip will get you everything that you need. So let's go over what you need for this. If you have a bag, you should have everything except for a pair of scissors, which is not included in the bag. So these are the needed materials for our Palentine bookmark. I have a template of a fox body, a template of a heart, construction paper to use for the body. You could also use colored cardstock or anything that you'd like. I like to use the construction paper because it's a little more sturdy. Cardstock would also work, but it will be very thick. So I have orange for the fox body. You can get creative and do blue or pink or whatever color you like. White for its face, pink for its inner ears, and then I have a fun pink cardstock for the heart. If you got the bag, you also have a red strip so that you can make a red heart if you'd prefer, or again, you could have a green heart. You could make a star. You could do whatever you want. A Sharpie to draw the face, a pencil to trace the template out once we've cut it, some glue, and a pair of scissors. The scissors are not included in your bag, so you do need to have a pair at home. So I'm going to get started by cutting out my template and then tracing it onto the appropriate color construction paper or cardstock. I have previously done this, so I'm a little bit ahead, but I cut out all my pieces and I put them on the color that I would prefer. And if you notice on mine, I was very careful of the placement of my shapes so that I can get as much on here as possible without wasting too much paper, because I should be able to make several pieces, several bookmarks with the construction paper that I was given in my bag. So again, for me, I decided to do the body, the head, the tail, and the upper arms all in orange. The belly, the face, and the tail tip all in white. And then the inner ear, I gave y'all a piece of little pink paper because I thought that would be cute. Again, you could use whatever that you'd like. If you want a neon green fox, that is all you. And then I used the pink cardstock and did my little heart. So I'm going to go cut all this out, and then we'll be ready to start assembling our bookmark. Okay, now that you have both or all of your pieces cut out, it's time to start assembling. So for this, we're going to use the glue. And I have mine in a bottle. Yours will be in a little container with an applicator of some kind. And the first things I want to glue are going to be the head to the face. So I'm going to take my white piece and I'm going to fit it here. Now, I am not the best cutter in the world. So there's a chance that I'm going to have some orange showing underneath this face, and I can just trim that later once it's dried a little bit. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put it just on the edge here. And it's coming out a little faster than yours will because you'll have that applicator, so you'll be able to control it. You don't want to do too much because you don't want to be super wet, but you do want to get where the edges are going to be so that it will not come apart while you're using it, because this is a piece of art that will be functional. So we want it to be used. I'll try to line it up. Oh, I did pretty good on this cut. I imagine on the tail is where I'm really going to have to trim. So I'm going to press it down real good, and then I'm going to set it to the side to dry. So that's my fox face on top of the head. So I'm going to set it to the side to dry. And then I'm going to take my body. Now keep in mind what I'm doing is the side with the pencil, I'm flipping it over, so that's not what you see immediately. And like I said, I'm not the best cutter. I saw where I had a little corner on the middle of the body that's supposed to be rounded. So I just went in and trimmed that. And I'm going to take the belly and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to flip it over so that the pencil side is down. And look, I did the same thing here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is your bookmark. If you want it to have some more points somewhere, if you want it to have more of a jagged edge so it looks like it has fur, that is up to you. So I'm going to take the back side of my belly and I'm going to put a little dot in the center, and because of how I'm using it, I'm going to take that dot and just drag it out so I don't have so much glue. And again, you don't want too much glue anywhere on this because you don't want to be soggy. So I just did a nice little base layer, small little layer, and I'm going to see where I want my belly to be. And I kind of want my belly higher up so we don't really see the line when I put the head over it. Right? So I'm going to put it like that. Place it nice and firm so that it sticks. And I'm going to set it to the side to dry. And then the last piece that I'm going to glue right now is going to be my tail and the tip. And again, flipping it to where the pencil is underneath. Actually, I might have done a pretty decent job on the tail too. Woot woot. I'd have to trim the white a little bit, actually. So I'm going to glue it first. Okay. I'm going to line it up the best I can. And I'm going to press it down nice and firm so it doesn't move. Okay, and then you can let this dry a second before you trim it. I see a spot I want to, I see a spot I kind of want to take care of real quick. So I'm going to hold it and trim, but you can absolutely let it dry first. Right, so I'm going to set those pieces to the side. And then what I have left is the ears and my upper feet and the heart. Okay, so I'm going to take my body with my belly on it, and I'm going to take my head, and I'm going to glue it together just like that. I want the chin to overlap some, so it's about like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here. So I don't want to get glue everywhere, right? I don't want it to be messy. I want it to look clean and cute because I am definitely using this bookmark. So I'm probably overlapping about a 1/2 inch because I want the chin to come down. Play with the movement before you put the glue on and see where the placement before you put the glue on so you can see what you like. Maybe you want the head tilted a little bit. I don't know. I like mine straight. And then I'm going to take my tail. I'm going to go ahead and put my tail on. So let's play with the placement, right? So I can put it here. I can put it a little bit more so it's a little bushier. You could see how you like it. I like mine kind of turned up. And I like it, about like this. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my fingernail here so I know where I'm gluing. And then I'm going to do my little bit very thin layer of glue so it sticks nice and good but isn't messy. And then I'm going to place it back to my fingertip. Okay. Let's throw it up a little bit. Have a nice perky tail. And then again, flipping everything over. It's now time for my ears or my upper arms. So because I just did this tail and it's still super wet, I'm going to go ahead and do the ears. And I'm just going to put a little dollop on the back of each. And that will spread out a little bit when I push it down. These are really tiny, so it's kind of tricky. So let's see, I want to put one right here. It's kind of cute. And then I'm going to put the other one right there in the ear. So just a little character, so it has a little inside of the ear. Nice little perky ears. Okay. And then now I'm going to do the upper arms. So the upper arms are a little tricky. So I'm going to actually do the upper arms with the pencil out. And I'm going to explain why in a minute. Okay. So I'm just going to put a little bit of the glue on the very end here, pencil up on both sides. Just a little bit, not a lot. And then I'm going to flip it so that I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to put one on each side. Okay. All right. So now the pencil's exposed. Why did you do that, Miss Abby? I did that so that I can now take them and fold them over. Okay. So see how you want your fold to be. I might move my arms down a little. There we go. That's kind of cute. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to do the same thing because I want them to be folded down. Okay. So now you can't see my pencils because I folded my arms. And you may want to put more of it behind it so it's kind of long, so I might shoot them back a little bit. You might like the length, that's cool too. It's your bookmark, do as you would like. I'm going to make them a little shorter. And I'm going to show you why I'm going to make mine shorter. Again, you do you. That's cute. Okay, and I did it on the back and I didn't put the glue on the front because I want my arms to be free. Because my arms are going to be where my arms are going to be where what holds my books, my book pages. So I don't want those to be stuck to the body. I want them to be free and movable. Okay. So once you've done that, you can absolutely be done. There's two more things that you could do. You can do one, you can do both, you can do none. This is your bookmark. Do what you like, okay? Make sure I have I don't like the placement of this arm, so let's fix this arm. Okay. So that's my fox. And again, you can leave it just like this, or you can do the next two steps. So step 1 would be to put a little heart, okay? So you can put it here. You can make the arm shorter so that it's holding the heart. Let's see, let's put it in. I put it in a lot. Like that. Let's fold it down again. Let's see. You can make the heart smaller. You can make the heart bigger. That's your choice. I think it's pretty big. You could even have a star if you want, okay? So you can do your little heart. Just like that. Okay? I kind of like the heart, so I'm going to go ahead and glue my arms to it. Again, I don't want to glue underneath the heart because I don't want it to stick to the body because that's going to hang over my book pages to be used as a bookmark. Do you have to use this as a bookmark? No. This is your heart. You can do as you want. You know what? I think it's the head I don't like. So I'm going to move the head up too. Give it more of a longer neck. There we go. And then I can move the heart up a little bit more. So there's my heart. Fix my arms. Make sure it's exactly how I like it. Now this glue will dry relatively quick, but you still have time to work and get things done, so don't panic. Okay. So that's one step that you can take. You don't have to take the second step if you don't want to. You may absolutely do both. You may absolutely do neither. Okay. So I did that step, and now that that step's done, I'm going to turn my fox so that it's facing me to make it easier on me. And I'm going to take that marker I gave you, and I'm going to do a cute face. So let's see, we're going to do a nose. So you can just do it down here with its cute little eyes. I think that's what I'm going to do because it'll be easier on me. So I'm going to do like a little heart nose, I think. Just like that. And I'm just going to color it in. I want to be careful not to get the belly underneath it. So as my little nose might come up a little bit. It's my little nose, and then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to go. You could do cute eyes if you really like doing eyes. I'm just going to do a little doot, doot, doot. And then I'm going to do it here, and I'm going to go doot, doot, doot for little eyelashes. And that's my fox. That's my cute Palentine. And you can write on it, love for mom, or a cute saying, or whatever you'd like, or you can just leave it as it is. If you want to get creative, you could round the ears and maybe do more of a cat with some stripes on the tail. Maybe you can draw a raccoon and you want to make a raccoon Palentine. That's all up to you. You have plenty of construction paper to make several of these little foxes. I personally love my fox. You could even do little toes if you wanted, here, here, and here. I'm not going to draw any more on it because I really like it and I'm afraid to tear it up. But I'm going to use it as a bookmark, and my pages are going to slip directly underneath the heart and be held on by the heart. Isn't that cute? Thank you for joining me today and making our Palentine bookmark. I'm in love with my little fox, and I will be using him quite often. But you can get creative with this, make this as you want. Use different colors if you'd like. I included orange in there because foxes are orange. But if you have other construction paper at home, feel free to get creative. Thank you for joining us, and I'd like to see you for the next Arts and Crafts Teen Tote. Thank you.